Welcome back. I'm here with Mike Kuna with Kuna Law Firm, LLC, with another question from a viewer. Good morning, Mike. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Jillian.
Yes, another day, another dollar. Well, here's the question. I was rear-ended in a car accident and I want compensation for pain and suffering. No one will take my case because of a previous accident 37 years ago, and I would like to know why. So there's a lot that's left out here. So when should he file the lawsuit? How much and to who?
Okay, so you're right. These are very good questions. And honestly, this is basically the basis for personal injury law. So first, in the state, we have a statute of limitations. And the statute of limitations determines for how long we can file a personal injury lawsuit or a wrongful death lawsuit. Now, you can only file it in that amount of time, because if you file it after that amount of time, what happens is that the court can actually dismiss the lawsuit. Also, if you are asking me who should you file it against and how much, first we have to speak about the issue of fault. Who is guilty of the incident? It always matters who actually bears the fault for the incident. Why? Because according to the law, if we had, for example, part of the blame for the incident, our compensation can be either reduced or completely canceled. In accordance with our state laws, if somebody bears less than 50% of the blame for the incident, they'll be compensated. However, the percentage of their fault will be deducted. For example, if I have $100 of compensation that I deserve, but I share 25% of the fault, I'll only receive $75. However, if you are to blame for 50% or more, the court will completely annihilate and dismiss the suit, and you will receive no compensation. Also, when we deal with car accidents, this is sometimes what we call a no-fault accident, and unless there was a serious injury, which means that you must file a suit against your own insurance company. Now we're going to speak of damages. There are three forms of damages that a person can sue for. First, of course, there's economic damages. Economic damages are the damages that are caused as of economic losses, monetary damages. For example, an inability to pay your rent, debt for medical stuff, or simply loss of wages because you weren't able to work. But also we have non-economical damages. What are non-economical damages? These are the damages that come from your pain and suffering, both physical and mental. And in here, interesting point, people who have a more active lifestyle and do more things in their life get compensated more than people who don't. So let's take an example of person A, who watches Netflix and eats ice cream all day, or person B, who has a very active lifestyle, who goes snowboarding and skiing and exercises at the gym. So a person who does all these activities but cannot do them due to their injury will naturally get more compensation. So don't watch Netflix, do something with your life. Now, let's go next. First, when we speak about this entire issue, we also discuss the issue of who we file a lawsuit against. There are specific rules when we file a lawsuit against personal individuals or companies, and completely other rules when we file against the government. For example, with the government, we have a limited amount of days to file a notice to the state about a lawsuit against them. Also, most lawsuits go against insurance companies, and a lot of people have the naive notion that insurance companies are on their side. No. Insurance companies have legions of lawyers, and all these lawyers want is to reduce the damages, because at the end, an insurance company is a corporation for profit purposes with quarters in which they have to show profits to their shareholders. At that point, the one thing that the insurance company wants is to pay you pennies on the dollar. Therefore, you need a qualified attorney. In our law firm, we deal daily with medical experts and personal injuries of all forms and shapes. We have years of experience of dealing with this very nuanced issue. Call us directly, 701-404-7768. We will help you out, we will hear what happened, and we will employ our medical experts to check your case and your cause.
All right, I'm sorry, Kuna. I had to laugh when you said stop watching Netflix, because I was just like, that is so me. That is me. I need to stop. But you started out with, I was just so confused with that question, and I asked so many questions about it to you, and now you just like laid it out so simply. It was perfect. So
thank you. That's my purpose.
Yeah, exactly. No, gorgeous, and in just 5 minutes. So if you need to ask a question, you can head to our website and click on the Ask an Attorney link. But coming up on today's show, we'll have your daily dose of motivation.